good. And then I'll turn it over to you. You can kind of kick it off how you want. We'll do the questions and then we can flip it around.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, Justin. Hello, Justin, and the audience. Please stick around till the end of this short video, or maybe not as short, but this can be potentially life-changing for you. I want to share this with my local US-based audience as well as my global audience on how amazing and financially rewarding this opportunity can be. So without any further delays, I would like to introduce Mr. Justin Clark. He's the CEO and co-founder of iCoinPro. So thank you, Justin, for making time for this video. And I don't want to waste your time, so let's get right to it. Can you please briefly tell me about yourself and your background in general or in network marketing?
Yeah, thank you, and thanks for having me here on this interview. So network marketing specifically, gosh, honestly, I really started when I think I was about 19 years old. My dad was in Excel Communications. He was doing network marketing from the 80s, I think the 80s forward, long time. And he had me going door to door when I was 19, trying to sign up our neighbors, to save money on their long distance. Um, that was kind of where I first got introduced to it, but seriously started, it was in my mid 20s, I think about 26. My wife and I really did our first network marketing company very seriously. So that was, a while ago. I think I'm coming up to about 25 years almost now, quarter century, doing network marketing and or affiliate marketing very, full time. But yeah, my first exposure was really when I was 19. And then of course, different things, my dad bringing home products and stuff like that from these network marketing companies and stuff like that. So he did really
Sure.
well. His biggest organization, he built over, it was like 300,000 members in one company. Uh,
Wow.
so I've fortunately been able to do network marketing and affiliate marketing full time now, though, for very, very long period of time. Yep.
Oh, that's awesome. See, that's one thing I love about network marketing because it really does not discriminate. Can any age, any sex, any country. I mean,
Yes.
as long as you have the drive, pretty much, you can be successful.
Listen,
It's just an equal opportunity provider.
absolutely. Well, my background before actually doing network marketing seriously was in sales. I was just doing sales. I was a college dropout. I did, a year and a half at University of Delaware. I majored in
Yeah,
computer science because that was what everybody was doing way back then.
sure.
I
Yeah.
could not hack it at all. I didn't know what I was doing. I went into photography. Okay.
Wow.
Really, I was clearly not, directed on my course. And then I got accepted into the University of Delaware School of Music for classical piano, which I played classical piano, but ended up lasting another semester, and then I was out of there and working. So that was my journey, and I've been able to go on and create tremendous success through network marketing, through affiliate marketing. Um, yeah, but no official college degree that I
Yeah.
have. So there we go.
No, 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 no. That's really awesome. See, that's what I love about it, right? I mean, college dropout, high school dropout, or maybe with multiple degrees, it really doesn't matter.
Doesn't
It's
matter.
amazing
My dad was a
how
doctor.
many professional doctors are into network marketing.
Yes, because it's hard in their industries, and it's tough. I mean, honestly, I think in the end, my dad made more from network marketing than he did from his practice, which is amazing.
That's amazing. Well,
Yeah.
thanks for that. Justin, tell me a bit about your interest in cryptocurrency. How did you get interested in Bitcoin and the crypto world?
Well, okay, so that's even more funny because honestly, at first I was totally not interested, and I think everybody's kind of that way. And my friend Paul D'Souza, who He,
Yep.
was beating me over the head about Bitcoin. I needed to get involved. Why am I not buying this? And this was early, gosh, I'm thinking it was 2015, 2016. It was in that area that he was starting to mention it to me and tell me about it. And it just got more and more intense. And I'm looking at him like he's crazy. I'm like, what are you buying? This is hot air. I'm buying digital bags of air for real money. Okay,
Right.
right. And I don't feel like I was alone in that response. Obviously, otherwise everybody would have been buying Bitcoin at $1 or $2 or $100. And again, like
Sure.
I always say, it's like, yeah, give me just $100 in a time machine, right? And I'll be wealthy
Yeah.
beyond measure in no time. So the problem is the time machine, right? So yeah, so he was telling me about it, and finally in 2017 it was an interesting change. I had been trying to get network marketing going again, and I was kind of struggling. The companies would start and then falter. I had one group that ran to over 20,000 members and then kind of fell apart. And then the company ended up selling out and disappearing. I was like, gosh, I really need to find something secure that I can do. And affiliate marketing, I'd run into a bunch of challenges there. Um, so I ended up, talking with him more about Bitcoin and crypto. And then a mutual friend of ours started to buy Bitcoin hand over fist. And it was like between what was happening for me personally and needing some sort of career change, and then our friend really, get involved in Bitcoin. It was extremely successful entrepreneur. That was kind of the tipping point. I'm like, you know what, I need to look into this and see what is going on. And fortunately, I did. I looked into that and started. I got enamored with trading it though, Ed. I wasn't like buying and holding it scared me to death. Like I was still there was so much going on at that time with governments and
Sure.
regulation, China crackdowns. It was difficult to feel like, wow, I'm going to put my hard-earned money into this Bitcoin thing, and the fluctuations and everything. I got interested in trading it. That was the thing that really, really caught my attention.
That's cool. All right. So that's awesome. You met Paul, and you discovered about cryptos and Bitcoin. So tell me a bit about your company, iCoinPro,
Mhm.
how long it has been in business, what's the product there. If you can share a bit about that, would be
Sure.
really, really
Yeah. So iCoinPro, we actually launched it in 2017. Um, and it was originally, we launched it with the concept of people needed to be educated about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. And there wasn't a lot of good education out there at that point. People didn't know, how the wallets worked, why it even existed, how to get it. It was the wild, wild west back then. Now it's just the wild west. But it was the wild, wild west back in 2017. So Paul had this idea about starting a company to educate people about it, and that mutual friend that we had, who was buying Bitcoin, he had a company with software that we could use to do the back end and start a network marketing company. So we were like, okay, let's do it. So we did that, and we fired it up. And we uh, I was starting to trade. I was learning at that point. I was having some success, but I was also having failures too.
sure.
Uh,
Mhm.
any trader is going to go on a journey, particularly if they're trying to become successful at it long term, not just short term. There are plenty of people you'll see out there. They hit it. They get lucky for a couple months, and they are telling the world, and then 6 months later they've blown out all their accounts because they really didn't know what they were doing. They just got lucky. So we started to again begin with the idea of cryptocurrency education, and then as my trading evolved and I found the million wrong ways to do it and the very, very few right ways to do it, we started to develop a system that was a trading system. And what was cool about the system was not only was it something that was working for me, but it was something that other people could learn. It was simple enough. for them to actually learn it and duplicate it, like yourself. You've learned the
Yep.
system as well. Uh,
Yep.
and and so it became a journey of perfecting the strategy. And then once the strategy was perfected, which was really September of 2019, is where I perfected it. So you've got really, it was April of 2017 through September of 2019 before I had really nailed it down. Okay. So long period of time, long period of discovery. And then after that, it became about building the technologies to find the trades that we were looking for, and then further simplifying things. I mean, now we have a 1 week course. I mean, could you even imagine that, Ed, back in the day? One
I
week,
know.
and I've been able to boil down, years worth of hard work, take a skill like trading, which is a complex skill, and make it simple for people to learn in a week part time with the software and everything that's there for them. I mean, and not only that, it actually works. I mean, it
Yeah.
truly works for people. Um, I can't tell you how many traders are just, it's like a circus sideshow. Okay. They're putting up all this, you know, uh, smoke and mirrors and,
Yep.
trickery and renting cars and properties to make you think
Yeah.
they're successful, and just to sucker you in to buy their course, and then all their income's coming from the course itself. I actually trade. I trade for a living, and I, I think that really sets apart what we're doing. We're actually it's a very high integrity, honest operation here that we're doing, and it does take some study, does take some practice, but once you learn it, it's a skill nobody can take away from you.
Absolutely. And since I've been part of iCoinPro family for almost 2 years, I mean, I can definitely share my testament as well that, you know, uh, one of the best things about iCoinPro is that it really doesn't matter whether the market is crypto market is going up or down, the your strategy is so simple, effective, and amazing that no matter even when the coin is going down, we still make money. So
It's kind of cool.
that's awesome. So since you do this full time, Justin, what's your average success rate when it comes to trading?
Well, I don't mind sharing that. I like to share it, but honestly, what I think is even better is what other people can do with the system. And we're getting really close where we're going to be able to create some case studies and show people's trading results now that we have our own iCoin Pro trading portal, which is what
Hmm.
excites me even more. Okay.
Yes.
I should be able to do well, right? I developed the system. I understand everything that's part of it. But personally, we documented okay. So September 2019 is when when I finalized the strategy. Um, we pulled my data from Coinbase from September 2019 through March of 2023. So we're looking at not just a month, not just a couple months. We're looking at
Sure.
years of trading data and through various market conditions. Okay. I
Hmm.
averaged a 97% plus win rate. Um, and my average time in trade was around 30 minutes. Yes, there are some that go longer, okay,
Yeah.
but around 30 minutes. And since September 2019, I've been able to outperform Bitcoin's returns, okay? And I consistently stay ahead of Bitcoin's returns since I perfected the system in September 2019.
That's phenomenal. That's phenomenal. Thanks for sharing, Justin. Just one more question, and that is, tell me about. So we have the crypto training.
Mhm.
It's simple. You mentioned, you know, where we are now. A person can actually learn to trade in a week. I'll tell you something even better. My dad is 86 years old, and he still works part time at Macy's here in San Jose,
Oh,
and he learned it. And the reason I'm saying he learned it because I quizzed him. It took him 2 days.
wow.
That's it. 86 years old. It just took him 2 days. And I quizzed him, and he knew the answers. So that's the power and simplicity of iCoinPro strategy.
Yeah.
Um, last question, Justin. Tell me something from the network marketing perspective. Why is it important for someone to join today and become a part of iCoinPro? What is I know it, but I want to hear it from the CEO himself, the
Sure.
excitement around iCoinPro.
Yep. Yeah, really, I think right now iCoinPro is going through a tremendous growth curve. Um, and there are really three different things that are driving that. The first thing is the 1 week course. That is obviously making it just more accessible, putting that end goal right there for a part-time person to get this skill down quick. Okay. Second thing is our technologies. We just released push notifications. So now all our notifications are coming to our phone.
Yeah.
When things are happening in the market and our system finds trades, okay, you're going to get those notifications right to your device from iCoinPro. All right. So that's all happening now. And we have our own trading portal. So our technologies have never been stronger. Our training's never been stronger. And then like I mentioned, it's what's so wild is when you meet good people, you tend to just keep working with them year in, year out, and I have people that I've worked with for a very, very long time, small kind of group of like close business partners. And my
Mm-hmm.
one friend, he owned a network marketing company, and some people may know this company, but I won't name names here, but the company broke like all network marketing records. They went to 1.2 million members in the space of a little over a year. I think it was about 15 months. They're continuing that charge now. And so he was a good friend of mine. He was also a guy who bought all the Bitcoin that got me. Okay, I was like, wow, if he's involved, man, he has like the Midas touch. He's one of those type of
Of
people,
course,
right?
of course.
So I talked to him and I'm like, first off, I'm like, yo, how did you do that? Okay. Secondly, and more importantly for me and for Paul, is Paul and I approached him. We were like, how do we do it for iCoinPro? And so he helped
Mhm.
us craft our plan and use basically the same engine, the same compensation plan, matrix plan with a power line that they use in that company to drive it to over 1 million members like that. So we actually just launched that just recently, a couple months ago, and it has been tremendous. And you can see it, and the whole company has come to life. Now we have tons
Yeah.
of members coming in. We have everybody learning the course, trading with the system, but we also have the network marketing side of this company totally on fire now. Um, so again, if people know what that company is, I think a lot of people missed the boat on that. They
Right.
underestimated it. And what was wild about that company is nothing was really going on in that company until Ben redid the marketing plan to what it is. Um, and it was, slow. We were a bit similar. We had a lot of people trading, just a happy family of traders. I mean, that
Like
was really what
myself.
it was. Exactly. Like it was like we didn't, we weren't as focused on the network marketing aspect of it. And so now that we've implemented this plan, obviously, we want to touch 1 million lives with this company. So we have all the pieces in place now to just continue to expand and expand and expand. And I mean, the sky is absolutely the limit. The timing is now. If you happen to miss out on that other company, I don't know, you're getting a second chance here. So rarely do you get a second chance in life. So make sure to not squander that. And of course, if anything that we've been sharing here has piqued your interest, there's a free boot camp. Ed can hook you up. Go through it. Takes you 40 minutes. You'll learn your first trade. You'll learn how charts work. You will gain tremendous confidence that you can learn this system just by completing that free boot camp.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thanks for sharing that, Justin. And that's true. With ever since we got that matrix in, I actually, someone who I don't even know somehow ended up in my downline, and I got paid for that. I mean,
Wow.
how amazing is that?
It is, and that's what's cool about this type of plan is you can get people placed into your matrix that you don't even personally enroll. And if that person goes out and You get one good person, and they go out and put in 100, 200, 1,000 people. You are earning off of all of that every single month, even if you don't personally enroll somebody. That's what's so neat about this particular type of plan. So it's great. So I think, with that type of plan, and then the fact that you can earn unlimited income just using the system, you don't even
Yeah.
have to recruit somebody to earn by, just start using the trading system. I just have never seen anything like this in over, 20 plus years, almost 25 years in network marketing.
Very true. Very true. No, that's awesome. That's awesome, Justin. Very, very exciting times. Yep. I wanted to see if you have any questions for me about my journey. Feel free to ask.
Yeah, yeah. So, all right, you have to remind me when, why did you join iCoinPro and when did you join it exactly?
All right. Yeah. So I joined about close to 2 years ago, and I had no knowledge. I was just intrigued by Bitcoin and crypto, had no knowledge, and I was more intrigued because I used to hear about all these scams, you know, people operating companies from unregulated countries with promised, ROI on your investment and blah,
Yes.
blah, blah. And, and I lost some money there. And uh, I was part of a company where there were professional crypto traders.
Hmm.
And what you can do is basically copy their trades. And in this
Ah,
one company, yeah, and in this one company, there were a bunch of traders, but there was one guy, Carlo Cruz.
oh gosh, yes, Carlo rocks.
He stood out. So I found him on Facebook. I went there. I'm like, hey, dude, you know, I want to know what is the secret because you kind of outperform everyone in that company. So what is the secret of your success? And he's like, it's simple. And he gave me the link for iCoinPro. He's like, join that and follow Justin's training. I
Yep.
mean, literally, that's how I got introduced to iCoinPro, and I've been part of this family ever since.
Isn't that wild? I remember the first time because I mean we have a lot of members obviously in iCoin Pro, several thousand people in the company. We have people who have been using our system for years and we don't hear from them. They just keep using the system, they keep
Right.
trading, and I remember Carlo was one of those stories. I had no idea. Okay. I saw him post it on Facebook. And then he
Right.
happened to message me one day and we started chatting. He's like, yeah, man, I just use your system. And I'm like, wow, and that was so cool to see that and not only see it, but see how he was able to outperform everybody else, and
Everyone.
testament
Yeah,
to what we do. And speaking of that,
absolutely.
all right, so did you have any type of crypto trading background or trading background before iCoin Pro, or you learned pretty much from the ground up here?
Yeah, gosh, not at all. In general, trading scared the crap out of me. For a few reasons. Number one, I'm not really good with numbers or math. Math has never been my strength.
Okay.
Uh, so that was like right there, given that I can be successful. That's what I had in my mind. And secondly, I thought traders, all these professional traders, whether, commodity or Forex or crypto, they're like really highly stressed out financial folks
Oh my
who are
gosh.
sitting in front of their computers all day long. So when I joined iCoinPro, I had like no knowledge. I was scared. And the best thing I can do is thank Carlo over and over again for making it so simple for me, to introduce me to iCoinPro. And then with your support, I've been here 2 years. I paid off my car 8 months, 8 months before because I just paid it with the money I made in crypto.
Wow.
So it's been an amazing journey, and with the new, the updated network marketing plan, the compensation plan. I really want to take this and, introduce to everyone, because I think this is the most opportunity out there that's real, and it can truly change a person's life.
Yeah, and I believe you've done some network marketing before, correct?
Yes, I have. I started out with Amway, like everyone else
Okay, yep,
did
Paul
back
was the same.
back in the 80s, and I've been part of network marketing on and off. But uh, iCoinPro is something that I've never seen before.
Yeah, and that's I was kind of curious about that. What, all right, so you have some experience with network marketing like myself.
Yeah,
What do you feel kind of sets this opportunity apart from other things that we've seen over time? And I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly for sure.
absolutely. And I'll apologize in advance because this is going to be a lengthy answer. So, trying multiple network marketing companies over the last 25 years, I would say. What I've learned is now, especially, that I look at 5 key elements, and if any of those are missing, I don't, that company does not attract me, no matter what their product is. So number one is how long the company has been around, and its reputation. So as you said, iCoinPro has been around for almost, more than 7 years. It's debt free. It's right here in the US, and 7 years is a pretty decent time for a company to be around, perfecting its game.
Mhm.
So number two is, who are the founders and the owners of the company? And here I am sitting with the CEO himself. I mean, I've never seen such a transparent and supportive leadership. It goes to you, Justin, and Paul. I mean, you are there in the forum every day guiding us, And it was just yesterday I asked you, I'm like, hey, Justin, can you make time for me this week for like an interview? And you're like, yeah, let's just do it tomorrow. So that's number two, where the leadership is approachable, right? The
Yeah.
support model is there. Number three, what is the product, and how affordable it is. So, you know, iCoinPro training and the tools that the company provides, um, it helps me save time. It makes me money, and in my knowledge, you know, this is the only product, Justin, that makes you money for using it.
Mhm.
So I've been part of companies where we have consumer items, right? Like I've been part of where we have weight loss shakes and coffee and other supplements, and nothing wrong with all that. Folks who are successful, it's great. But for me personally, the attrition rate is high because, we live in a very inflated times these days. And,
Yes.
you know, and I've been through that. So it's a real story, right? I was part of a company called 124 back in 2011.
Mm. Oh
Mark
my
Seaford.
gosh. So was I.
Oh,
And
wow. I didn't know that.
my dad too, Dr. Fran Clark. Yep, he was part of that in a big way.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. And I was doing decent, just.
Mhm.
And then
They
I
changed the
lost my
plan.
job. What's that?
They changed the plan.
They changed the plan as well. Yep, yep,
Yeah.
yep. And I lost my job. And, the first thing I did was I cut off that. I still remember it used to be $60 a month,
Mhm.
you know. So I'm not, so because we live in a digital age right now, iCoinPro's trading portal and the tools make perfect sense. I mean, here's a product that taught me a lifelong skill that nobody can take away from me. So that's number one. Number two, this product is making me money for simply using it. I mean, this is truly a mic drop, a mic drop moment. And I'm able to execute success at a very high success rate as long as I follow the system. If I don't follow the system, obviously the risk goes higher. But as long as I'm following your strategy, I'm in good shape. And last part to this question, to my point, is that this is the only global business opportunity that you can own and be a part of with a startup cost of $100.
Yep.
It's something anyone can afford anywhere. I mean, $100, that's all you pay, and $40 a month that I'm paying for the tools. But ever since I've been part of iCoinPro, I make more money than $40 each month. So the product is paying for itself.
Yes.
So that was my third point. That is, the product, and if that opportunity is affordable. So number four is what I look is for the compensation plan. And again, when I joined iCoinPro, that was just for trading because, like I said, all this time I've been trading and making money with doing trades. But now with the forced 2x15, power line matrix plan, it's amazing. It's great for people who love to build teams, people who are network marketers. It's awesome even if for those folks who are not network marketers, because guess what? As long as a person is using the product, they actually have a chance of residually making a bit over $4,000 each month just being part of the company. Of course, we don't know how long it will take, but numbers don't lie. Numbers add up. So it's an opportunity that caters people that are great with building teams. Obviously they can move faster and make more money quicker, versus someone who just loves to trade, but they can still make money and they can still have people fall under them because of the 2x15 matrix.
It's really
Yeah, and I guess the last part I look at is like who can benefit from this product. And like I said, pretty much everyone,
Yep.
and any place in the world. So just my long-term goals now, Justin, is that I want to continue trading, obviously, because that's how I make money, additional money, and then market this and share this opportunity for others so they can see the value. And this is a great way to help out others. I mean, again, I'm a good example right here. I work full time. That's my job. But then Carlo introduced me. I met you, and because of iCoinPro, like I said, I'm making money. I'm compounding money, and it's a skill that nobody can take away from me.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely. And again, Ed, like we've said, I mean, both of us here, we have similar, time in this industry, around this industry. I've never seen a product where somebody could just use it and not only make more than their product, but also make multiples more and even potentially turn it into something that they're doing as a potential career path, just using the product.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's part of my long-term goal, Justin. I don't want to. I'm thinking if all goes well, you never know, but by the end of this year, I don't have to work anymore. And
Awesome, man. I
simple
love
as
it.
that. I mean, people are doing it, so, and it's simple enough. It can be easily duplicated. So that's another amazing part of iCoinPro is a lot of businesses are out there, thousands of network marketing companies, Justin, but duplication is not easy when it comes to those products.
Yep.
And it's iCoinPro is a no-brainer.
Yes.
So I really want to thank your time today. And just for my audience, I would love you to please click on the link in my description below. Go through that free training. Just see how amazing this opportunity is. See how amazing, all that hard work by Justin. I mean, you're getting that all that years of trading experience, and different strategies that Justin used, to perfect this product and this trading, strategy. It's all there within 40 minutes. You can learn all that. So again, Justin, thank you so much for your time.
Awesome, Ed.
All right, and we'll talk to you soon. And as for the others, fill in your name, contact information. In fact, my WhatsApp number is below in the description also. So feel free to give me a call or send me a text message, and I would love to get you started. All right, thanks a lot.
Bye, everybody.
All right, bye, Justin.